Hello everybody, back here again for another vlog a day, and today is Sunday the 24th, and today was a beautiful sunny day outside, rather hot, crazy high humidity, disgustingly high humidity, crazy high dew point, to the point that it's well past what they would consider a tropic environment with, I think it's anything in the 60 or maybe 70% humid or 70 degree dew point, whatever, and it was way above that today. So got up rather early this morning. I woke up like at 4:15. I just had that weird feeling like, I don't know, like somebody was thinking about you, talking about you, or almost like that weird feeling where you just know something else is going on. Found out it actually was happening at like 12 or 4:12. There was somebody who was thinking about me in that, which was kind of funny. That like within 3 minutes, it was enough that woke my ass up and that weird feeling. So that was just kind of interesting to find out when I did that whole little found out the exact time thing. It was kind of interesting there, and how your brain and your body works sometime with the whole little telepathic type crap going on. So ended up talking with a friend and stuff this morning, just kind of hanging out, basically texting us a little bit, and actually ended up meeting up, talking, just having a good time, trying to take I don't know, trying to take your mind off a lot of random things in my life, listening to my crap, I'm listening to their crap, all that kind of good stuff. So got that all taken care of and got that wrapped up, and then ended up heading up to Ottumwa to hang out with a buddy of mine and his dad. Went up there, got there, and usually they're sitting outside at their home, kind of in the summertime, smoking cigars, that kind of deal. And nobody was out front. My buddy was actually gone. He was running his mom around town, doing some shopping and stuff. Went ahead inside. His dad was down. I don't know actually where his dad's at. I think his dad was actually upstairs in the bedroom, whatever, taking a nap like that. And ended up hanging out, talking to his wife and basically the kids and stuff, and just laughing and joking and everything. They're in the process of doing a bunch of work to the house. They're putting in all new flooring, doing a bunch of painting and stuff. So we kind of laughed and joked about those things, and just kind of basically hung out there and had a good time, just kind of BS and stuff. My buddy got back in that, ended up chatting with him and stuff, and he's kind of beat up from the whole week of just random stuff. Same house last weekend, we was up there, we cut the kitchen floor out and all that kind of thing. And they've got a ton of furniture, ton of stuff. There's a lot of people living at the house, and it's amazing how much work that is, moving everything out of the way so you can put in new flooring and stuff, moving it all back and all that kind of thing. So we had a lot of fun there. Went through and tried to take a handful of stuff that's just like some things they're kind of in the process of trying to rebuild and trying to work on. There's a little chair type thing, step stool chair, that I brought home this time. I was supposed to bring home last week and I forgot about it. So brought it home this week. Gonna try and rebuild the one side where it's busted. That was put together with a poor piece of wood. There's a giant knot in a very pressure sensitive area, and it busted out. He's got a couple computer chairs that are like, one of them's like $1,000+ chairs, like this crazy beautiful handmade, well, not handmade, but hand custom ordered, I guess, whatever. A lot of hand work done on it, that they've had for a handful of years. It's really comfortable, but he ended up getting a different chair, and it's gonna there's a rip in the front, needs to be reupholstered if the guy was really picky on that kind of stuff. And the arm side, the wooden arms are a little wobbly and kind of floppy a little bit. They could be, glued back up and rebuilt pretty easily. But he kept wanting me to take them. I'm like, dude, I just have no use for them. I have a really nice computer chair I like quite a bit, and I don't have a clue. I do have a neighbor that has been mentioning he was looking for a computer chair, so I might bring him home and let him look at them, see if he wants one or not. And my buddy just has such a hard time. It's such a expensive chair that they've had, but they've had it for a long time, and he hates to throw it out. And I understand that too. So, but they end up buying a bunch of new stuff, bunk beds for the kids and all kinds of different things. And that, so we were kind of discussing those and whatnot. Just kind of just had a good time, just up there shooting the shit, whatever. Ended up going out, and there was a couple of them was challenged the ice bucket challenge. So I got nominated to be the guy to dump the ice water on their heads, which was kind of funny, because I thought they were going to go down below the second story deck, and I was going to dump it off the top. They decided they wanted to do it up on the deck. So I climbed up on the railing there. So I was trying to keep from splashing ice water all over myself and all over my shoes and that. And it didn't work. They didn't stand far enough out in front of me like I wanted to, and it basically bounced off the back of their head and their back and stuff, and just soaked my shoes straight through. So, that wasn't that big a deal. It happens, wasn't a big problem, except I went to go run shortly after that for my evening run, and realized I forgot to pack running shoes like a complete moron, and I was out running in my original Ultra zero drop shoes that have probably 800 plus miles on them, I bet, right now. They're way wore out and now soaking wet with wet socks and wet shoes running. So I only did like 2.6 miles. The humidity was disgusting up there. It was just like I was sweating so bad, it was ridiculous. But my knees really messed up from kayaking yesterday. Really kind of giving me a fit still. Super weak, super just, I don't know, it's a weird feeling. I've never had the pain like it is there before. And didn't want to overdo the running. My shoulders are still kind of messed up in the process of rebuilding those still. So we'll see what happens. Hard telling. The run felt pretty good, except just the humidity was disgusting. I wasn't trying to run fast. I think I was, I don't know, 9 something pace. It wasn't a fast run at all. But I got that all wrapped up. Stopped by Walmart, grabbed myself some donuts. I'm a big fan of donuts. Basically headed home, ended up having a friend of mine that was texting stuff a little bit, and they asked if they could call and talk. They were kind of, I think, bored and that kind of thing, and actually wanted to hear human voice, not just read text and stuff. So we talked a bit on the way home. That was kind of nice to have. And then basically just kind of got home, kind of been relaxing a little bit, getting ready to hop in the shower, and then call it a night and wrap it up. So I've been kind of dealing with a little bit of that weird thing. I had a, what I thought was a friend, I guess, I've been talking to, and they kind of lost their shit yesterday and that, and I don't know what the heck's going on. I haven't heard from them since, and really don't know if I'm ever going to hear from them again or not. So one of those things, you talk to somebody virtually every day through text messaging type things, and you realize the fact that you thought you had a connection with, you thought you had somebody you could be close with, that kind of thing, and then they just, I don't know, they're just gone one day of your life. And it's a crazy, I don't know, part in life every once in a while you just kind of realize that overall society has changed. You know, there used to be a time where you would have somebody that would kind of stick around and it'd be there kind of forever and that kind of deal. And you look at how high the divorce numbers are in our country anymore and stuff, and we're a throwaway society. If it's a TV, if it's shoes, or if it's furniture and stuff, we just throw it out and get new. Like my buddy has a beautiful $1,000 chair, but the arms need rebuilt, and it would, like I said, could use a new piece of upholstery. And instead of basically spending a few $100, you know, to getting that chair fixed up and reupholstered, the arms fixed and stuff at a, you know, nice professional shop, chose to go buy himself a, you know, brand new chair. But he did change the whole concept of what he went to a actual, like, a recliner rocker, or I could say full on lazy boy type recliner chair, that where it went to having the computer chair there is where he's at. So that makes much more sense in that process. But it, you know, he didn't replace it with just a shitty Office Max chair kind of thing. So that was kind of one of those deals there. But just, I don't know, it's always a little different, depends on how you do it. So that right there's the deal. I don't know, I'm still at that whole weird loss thing where you can basically be talking to somebody so long and you kind of really feel like you have a connection with them, and then they just up and abandon you, and it's just, I don't know, it hurts. So anyway, that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching.